Continue on Bliss Ridge Road for 1 mile. In 1,000 feet, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, thank you for joining in. We're not out camping this week, but we found this little campground. We thought we would do a video and show everybody what it looks like. This is the self-serve pay station. It has the map of the lake, the picnic area, the state highways, and looks like it's got a few walking trails. The rates, all the rules. And this is also the pay station for camping here. You can see it's closed for the season, so we're a little bit early. So it'd be a good time to walk through here and just show you what the campground looks like. This is our first time being here. We're just out scouting for new campgrounds. Not sure which way to go here. I think we're going the right way. And this campground is in the Ozark St. Francis National Forest. It's another message board. Four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles is all prohibited in this area. So if you plan on bringing anything like that out here, it's probably not a good idea. This campground says online, when you actually look it up, says 19 campsites. And it's supposed to have hot showers, which I'm assuming is in the building there in the center. And here to the left is the campground host, where they stay.
Kind of quiet.
This is definitely a spot if you plan on tent camping or bringing a real small camper or a truck camper out, would be a perfect place to go.
I don't know.
Here is site 2. Looks like all these is probably gravel back ends. As you can see, it's got some distance to the back of it. You've got a tent pad, and to the left of it, you get your lantern pole, fire ring, and picnic table. And here is the electrical outlets. You have a 30 and 20 amp breakers. These spots do not have water. At least this one don't. We'll check them out and see if the others do, but I would probably say they don't. Like I said, we've never been here. We're just out scouting around for new campsites. Just happened to see this one, and we thought we'd do a video and share it with everybody.
Not 3. We could get a longer camper in there.
Yeah, I believe too you could probably get anything up to a 28.5 foot camper there. 3 is just very short from the street to the tent pad, probably 20 foot. So it would be a good place for a tent camper or a truck camper. But it is right beside this little creek here. Looks like they've had some damage in the past. Maybe flooding. Had a bunch of stuff down they've stacked up.
Yeah, it had a flood sign. So if a lot of rain, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to come.
To the left side you have site 4.
It doesn't look like they have water.
You can probably get a 28 foot camper there. It would be tight. But overall, this is just a pretty little campground. And you can see the stones that they have placed periodically along the road. I don't know what them's actually for. Maybe just for looks.
definitely a quiet area, though.
And you're in the bottoms here, so you can actually see the mountains around you.
Famous Arkansas mountains.
Always said that Arkansas should be part of the 7 wonders of the world, but a lot of people would probably disagree with me on this.
There's Site 6.
Site 6, it's a bit longer. You could probably get a 28, maybe a little bit longer here. They've got 2 picnic tables here for some reason. A grill, lantern pole, the electric's right there. They do have water here, but it's a community water where you have to come over to the faucet for this campsite loop here to get it.
So they do have water.
So if you was using a camper, 6 would probably be the best place because you could fill your tanks up with it there and then disconnect so someone else could use it.
Yeah, that's true. Think of that. Makes sense.
Apparently there's a creek that runs down beside here because, oh, we just scared some deer. You'll see them over there. Well, I don't know if we got them on film or not. We'll keep going. We may jump them up again. Apparently there's a creek over here. You can see all the cane growing up beside it. They do have vault toilets. Vault toilet there.
Nine's kind of short. It almost looks cute. There's no electric on that one.
Here is Site 9. It's extremely short. This would probably be good for a truck camper or just tent camping. And if you like wildlife, you'll see wildlife. Here's Site 10. Should be able to get a short camper in here.
No electric.
This one has no electric. So it'd be more of a boondocking type spot. But if you look back there behind, you get a good view of the lake. And then right beside it, you got Site 11.
Kind of short and downhill.
It's short, and the back of your camper would be downhill bad. But you've got a trail leading back to the lake.
Good fishing spot, maybe.
Yes, I believe it would be a good fishing spot. It probably backs up in there. It looks like a creek. And apparently they got trailheads around here you can hike, but I'm not seeing any trailheads yet. Here's the vault toilets. Site 12. Looks pretty flat, not real flat. There's no electric. It's got 2 picnic tables together, 2 grills, fire ring, lantern pole, and you are having to back uphill a little bit to get into your spot. But right across the road from it is another water spigot. Community water spigot's what I'd call it. And then right beside it is spot 13.
It's long. That one's long.
This one, if you wanted to be brave and attempt it, you could probably put a fifth wheel in there real easy. It is downhill towards the main road right here that we're on, but not real bad. It does have electric.
Does it have a fifth wheel like 50 amp?
Let's check the box out. Good point was made. I don't know if this has 50 amp or not. Nope, it's only got 30 amp. So fifth wheel would probably not be good. But you can see it's pretty good ways back to the back of it. As you can see, there's some more damaged trees that they've cut up. I guess they're going to leave it there for campers. They can cut it up themselves if they want to.
Bring in it.
And then they got trash dumpsters on this side. One there and one there. Site 14 would be real easy to back in because right across the road is a loop that you can go around that you can pull up to back into. It has electric and the trash dumpster there. And apparently it looks like all them's probably tent areas right in that area.
Yeah.
They've got their own water spigot there.
Yep. There's a 15 has electric.
Yes, 15 has electric. I'm not seeing any other power outlets on them other ones, so 15 may be the only one with electric over here that I see so far anyway. And you got plenty parking here to the left for 2 or 3 cars to park in.
A little bit of a dip here. Look at that.
And you've got this dip. It would probably be
That'd be hard on a Class A.
any Class A or anything that's real low to the ground. Fifth wheel would be kind of rough to get across, I would imagine, especially if it had any length at all. 24 has electric. I didn't see it a few minutes ago, so it does have electric. And 23 has electric. And then we're right back over towards the restroom and the showers. And you can see the front of the shower building.
I don't know if they have showers, but bathhouse.
Yep, these are bathhouses. So they've got it all winterized.
Yeah, so this one's definitely not an off. This is, you couldn't off seat and camp out here because it's closed.
Yeah. And they do have an emergency phone here that you can use in case of emergencies. I'm not sure what the cell signal is out here. I would almost bet that there's none.
Especially with the phone.
Spot 23. Again, it's a tent spot. You got your parking right there, your grill, picnic table, fire ring, and your tent spots right there.
It's a neat little place. Looks like whoever the camp host is has a storage building.
Yeah. And then here's spot 22 to the right.
Now it looks like the electric on this one's probably out. I have it taped up.
Yeah, this one and the next one they've got taped up, so they may be having problems with the electrical on these two. But that don't mean they won't have it up and running by the time camping season gets here. Here's site 21.
It's also electric closed.
And you do have electric on these. I didn't see the electric. I guess it's the ones further back that don't have the electric on them, but the ones right near the road it does.
You're looking for peace and solitude. This is the place to go.
If you go camping to watch TV, or you work camp and you've got a full-time job that you do online, anything like that, this probably wouldn't be a place to go. But if you're just looking for peace and quiet and solitude, I'd say this would be the place to go. You can see all the wooded areas around it.
It's a hilly, steep drive, but paved.
As you can see, as we drove in, a lot of the sharp curves, hairpin turns, steep hills. You probably couldn't tell how steep they was, but it was pretty steep. Show some of the landscape with all the big rocks around here. Could get a little dangerous if you had kids that just wanted to climb around on them.
There's a hiking trail up that way somewhere.
Yes, there's...
Did you want to walk over that one?
Looks like they've got a sign for a hiking trail, so that's probably going to be the trailhead right over here. It looks like a pretty decent size trail road. Getting over to it. Big old oak trees that's been here for ages. They've left them standing, and it's just absolutely beautiful out here. If only these trees could talk about all the things that went on around campgrounds. I would like to hear some of the stories they would say. There's site 2.
20. I think that's 20.
Oh, 20. Excuse me. I'm getting tired.
It's downhill.
It is downhill, but I think these is all tent spots though too.
Yeah, it's got a tent pad. I got tent pads, which are kind of nice, I guess. I'm not a tent camper.
I don't know how many people out there that watches our videos, if y'all would prefer tent camping or camper camping or cabin camping.
It's all good.
It's all what we want to do, and it's what makes you happiest. I say do it.
If you hate camping, don't go do it. But if you love it,
looks like 18 here. It's kind of a
ooh, that's rocky.
lopsided
Yeah, if you don't have
camp spot, kind of rocky. If you have some disabilities or troubles getting around, you can see these have got some pretty decent sized rocks that you could trip over just about everywhere. But again, you hear that water running? That would definitely be a sound you could go to sleep to at night, with the water running down this little stream. That's where the sound's coming from right there. It's coming off the mountain.
I love that sound.
One of the best sounds you can hear. And this is the trailhead parking right here at the top. As you can see, this road is just a little bit washed out and rough to drive up, but you could walk up it and drive up it. Just have to be careful not to bottom out on the ruts. And this is the parking area for it.
That's pretty cool.
It is definitely a big parking area to park in.
Well, there it is.
And there's your pay station for the day use and your Iron Ranger.
Looks like $3 per vehicle.
Yes, you got $3 per vehicle. It tells you, has signs of leave no trace behind, don't throw trash down, pack it in, pack it out. And here's the Shores Lake Loop. It shows a 13.4 mile loop trail. And there's the trail map. Good information. Talks about bear encounters if you get lost, emergency numbers. They have all them posted. This is a national forest, so you're not supposed to have any motored vehicles, motorcycles. They don't even want you to have horses in here. This is just strictly a hiking. Let me go over here and see what's in this box. It's probably a little sign-up sheet so they know if you get lost, they can see who's out there. Yes, they actually have people signed up to go in it. Pretty good thing. If you get lost, they know who's out there, who's left out there. And this trail is marked with the blue markers right there on that tree. They should be everywhere. I see them out through there. And as you see, this parking lot is up above. It overlooks the campground. And this is the look of the campground above in that parking lot. If you find this content helpful, please hit like, subscribe, and share, and help us get this video out to more people.
And also we want a friendly community. And
yes, we'd like to get a small community going of campers that likes to share videos and, you know, with each other, and get to know some other people just as a community on a little bit more of a personal base. Again, I'm gonna call this one of the 7 wonders of the world. Although a lot of people would say I was totally wrong, but I've always enjoyed Arkansas and the Arkansas scenery. I've lived here all my life, and just the last 3 years getting out seeing these spots like this makes me think that this should have been one of the 7 wonders of the world, just because. Again, if you find this video helpful and useful, hit the like, subscribe, and share button to get it out. We appreciate y'all watching. And here's another look at the little stream. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.